Hare Krishna. So we are in the 8th canto, 12th chapter, 23rd verse. Lord Shiva, totally mad now after Mohini Murti. Tasya karagra satukanduko yada gata viduram tam anuvrajat striyaha vasha sashutram lagumaruto ahara Bhavasya devasya kilanu pashyataha. When the ball leaped from her hand and fell at a distance, the woman began to follow it. But as Lord Shiva observed these activities, a breeze suddenly blew away the fine dress and the belt that covered her. And who is collapsing now? Lord Shiva. There is a very nice example Prabhupada compares with Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was sitting in a cave, and Haridas Thakur koi chote vyakti nahi hai. He is Brahma himself, not ordinary personality. So Haridas Thakur, when I can compare with Shiva, I can compare because he is Brahma. So he was sitting and chanting in the cave. He participated in the Lord Chaitanya Leela as Haridas Thakur. And when he was chanting in a cave, how many rounds Haridas Thakur used to chant? 192. That is 3 lakh names a day. You used to do 1 koti in a month. We do 1 koti in a year. Because we are chanting 12 times less every day. Correct? We are chanting 16. 16, 12 is 192. So what Haridas Thakur was doing in a month, we do in a year. That's the only difference. Yes, 12 times more japa he is doing than us every day. So now what happens is that one person gets very envious. His name is Ramachandra Khan, very envious, because that's the nature. If somebody gets respected, other person gets envious. That's the nature of the material world. So then what happened, Haridas Thakur was, a lot of people are coming, paying respect to him. He was not interested in any respect, but people are respecting him. He was becoming very famous. Just like a Vivi hota hai. Some sadhu becomes very famous. A lot of people go to take his darshan. So he is chanting, he is not bothered, he is just chanting. So he was sitting in a hut, and he did not have even deities. Koi deity bhi nahi, ek tulsi ka ped laga ke jap. Anybody can do anywhere this. Put a jap tulsi plant and chant. And as he was chanting, he was enjoying, relishing. But somebody got envious, negative energy, nothing to do. What is he doing? Harm? Is he doing any harm to anybody? Just sitting peacefully chanting. He is not asking people to come and respect him. People are coming. But nature of a snake is to get envious unnecessarily. Now somehow harm him. So what he does is that, he shows himself as a great man. He is not a great man. He is also like me only. The person who was dealing in prostitutes, he is also like me only. Simply dikhava kar raha hai. Atavat manate jagat. That's how mind is. What I am thinking, I think other is also thinking like that. Correct? That's how the nature operates. Therefore we have to be careful when we study Krishna Leela, because they think Krishna is also doing because of like me only. Krishna is dancing in the gopis, so I also want to dance because I also want to feel like Krishna, like that. So then now what happened was, when the prostitute came to that, he selected a very expensive prostitute, paid her a lot of money, and he said, if you do it, you cannot imagine the award I'm going to give. Just disgrace this fellow. She said, okay, I'll do it. It's not very difficult for me. Anywhere I go, men fall. She said, okay. So she came to that place, and for Haridas Thakur, it's a waste. He is relishing. He has a higher pleasure. That's why, how do you know you are advancing a spiritual life? Name Ruchi. If Name Ruchi has come, you should be, distaste should come for material enjoyment. Correct? You may feel I am getting Name Ruchi, but why you are attracted to material enjoyment then? Correct? So therefore, life of tapasya. Tapasya. Tapasya, heart will become purified. So now what happens is that she comes and sits, and she is sitting in the cave, and she is showing different poses like this. And Haridas Thakur is not interested. He is peacefully chanting. And then after some time, she said, what can I do for you? No, you are so handsome. Haridas Thakur was a very young person that time. I have come to embrace you. So when that union is possible. So Haridas Thakur thinks compassionately. Why not I bless her? He said, okay, do one thing. You wait for some time, I'll finish this japa. I do some japa every day. It is going to finish. So she sits and waits, and he keeps chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. But Haridas Thakur का जप हमारे जैसा नहीं है. हम जप करते हैं and mind is thinking about sense enjoyment, mind is thinking about beautiful woman. No, not like that. For us, if a beautiful woman comes like that, we will run away. Abba, God, you are so kind to me. We will think in reverse way. But he was chanting and he was drinking the pleasure. What is this nonsense for him? So he kept chanting. Morning 6 o'clock it became. Now what to do? And the people come for darshan, morning time. Overnight. She came in the evening. Whole night he kept chanting, waiting when he'll finish japa, then I'll spoil his life. But he never finished his japa. He was kept chanting. Just one more round. Became 6 o'clock. Light come. Now public starts coming, to take darshan. So she will be caught. So she ran away. And he said while going, no, come tomorrow. I'm now only starting today's japa. So when you come, I'll be finished. Actually, he wants to trap her, she wants to trap him. Let us see who wins. So Prabhupada says, sometimes mind is harassing. Keep chanting. Krishna will win, don't worry. Don't worry, Krishna will win. There is a war going on. No, it looks impossible. I am finished. No, keep chanting. Don't worry, Krishna will win. So that's Haridas Thakur example. So next day again, she comes in the evening time and she sees he's chanting peacefully. And when she comes, don't worry, today I have been going very fast. She sit. Actually wanting her to hear the Harinam. Chanting by Haridas Thakur is a great devotee of the Lord, and she is hearing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And then what happens? One more night of hearing japa. And again morning starts. I say, I'm very sorry. Today also I was slow. I'm not chanting. I'll chant very fast today. You come. And come early. So come early. He wants to trap her fully. She wants to trap him, he wants to trap her. So next day she comes early. 4 o'clock only she comes. And then, hearing chanting in between, she also starts saying, Govinda, chanting, with atmosphere effects there. Krishna. She's now started doing. All she has given up all the first day tricks of showing pose, lifting a dress here, there. She knows nothing works for him. He is in a much advanced platform. And the third day also, he keeps chanting. Now her heart starts getting purified. Correct? Just like lust is out from her heart. How she can think of embracing when she has no lust now? Heart is purified. There's no desire remaining. Just like Haridas Thakur, she becomes like him. Iron touches fire, iron also starts become like fire. Correct? So she also starts becoming purified. No desire. Just like he had no desire, she also has no desire now. So she realizes that what great offense she was about to commit. A great saint, she is disturbing his spiritual life. Correct? Had he succumbed to it, she had disturbed somebody's spiritual life. Correct? And now she realizes this man is beyond all these things. So she falls at his feet and begs pardon and narrates everything. And she says, what is over is over. You please pardon me. He said, pardon. I knew the day you have come, why you have come. I knew. And in Vedic culture, late night woman walking, definitely she is a prostitute. No respectful woman will walk alone in the night like this. Correct? No respect will be given. She is walking like this and going to somebody, proposing like this. No respect will be given in the Vedic culture. What do you say? Therefore I tell, very terse, there are only two things in Vedic culture. Wife and prostitute. There is no girlfriend. Either she is wife or she is a prostitute. If she's walking around with the boy, if they're married or not, she is a prostitute. In fact, when I tell in colleges, they cry with open eyes. They can't hear it, bear it. So common nowadays. A relationship without a commitment has no respect to that. It's a loose woman. Then what? Then she'll have one, another. And then she asks Haridas Thakur, make me a disciple. So Haridas Thakur said, that's fine. Do one thing. First, all the money you earned by this profession, abominable profession, I don't want it. Because he just had a japmala, that's all he wanted. Some person gives a food, he eats. So I don't want all this. Give it to some saints. All this money, just donate. So she goes to temples and all who are saintly people, she gives all her money, wealth. And she comes to him, sits down. Says, sit down here, chant 192 rounds every day. She sits down and starts chanting with determination, being blessed by Haridas Thakur. And then all the people in the town come to see her, amazed by the miracle he produced. Correct? The same woman which is known in the town, because small towns people used to know everybody, as a beautiful prostitute, now has just become a great saint. So this kind of the powerful transformation can occur. But you have to have a very higher taste. Prabhupada says in the shloka in Bhagavad Gita, with the famous shloka, Dhyayate Vishaya Pumsa Sangashteshu Vijayate. Sanghasa, you can do one thing, give this mobile to Sridhara, maybe some call it. Dhyayate Vishaya Pumsa Sangashteshu Vijayate. Sanghas Sanjayate Kama Kama Krodha Vijayate. Krodhad Bhavati Sammoha Sammoha Sviti Vibramaha. Sviti Brahmashad Buddhinasha Buddhinashat Pranashati. Lord Shiva also underwent, but not this. It's Yogamaya, but giving a similar example. For us, lesson is that. First, out of curiosity, what is the need for him to see a beautiful woman? What is the need? Curiosity. Okay. Latest on model has come. She is very beautiful. I want to see. Why you want to see? What's the purpose? In what way does it help you to serve Krishna? No, it doesn't help anyway. I want to play around. Play. Then you play. It's just like an anchor. Your spiritual life will not move. Prabhupada ji बोलते हैं बहुत अच्छा है, इतना मेहनत कर रहे हो, इतना साधना कर रहे हो, अगर नियम पालन नहीं करोगे, वहीं के वहीं रह जाओगे, सब वेस्ट हो जाएगा. It's very touching letter Prabhupada sends to the disciple. इतना मेहनत कर रहे हो तुम, इतना कुछ करते हो, इतना साधना कर रहे हो, इतना सेवा कर रहे हो, लेकिन मेरे दिए अगर 4 नियम पालन नहीं करोगे, सब व्यर्थ हो जाएगा, सब वेस्ट. Everything waste. It will not be of any help. Correct? Therefore, very strictly we have to follow. Strictly. But then if you are, that's why I always say asat sangatyaga. Do not hear grama katha. Grama katha matlab जो पापी लोग हैं उनके शब्द नहीं सुनने चाहिए, कभी नहीं सुनो. Because if you hear that, that's an enchantment, no? See, everybody has an enchantment in the heart. कोई चीज़ सबको enchant कर रही है. तो जो पापी लोग हैं उनको सुनोगे. If you hear to the people who are sinful, their heart is enchanted by some prostitute only. Prabhupada says actually whole society is nothing but modern day society, 100% society of prostitute hunters. All actresses, now I don't want to say, almost their life is abominable. Abominable. Not all, many of them are very compromised. Correct? They don't even marry. And the one man, another girl, boyfriend, another boyfriend, what is it? In my definition, is a prostitute life. Correct? So what are people hunting for in magazines, in newspaper, in TV? They are prostitute hunters only. Whole society is nothing but prostitute hunters. They go to cinema hall also for that only. Asat Sabha. So if you want to become another edition of that, then your life is gone. That should not be there. Okay? That should not be there in our life. Okay? So we should be very careful. So Haridas Thakur blessed the prostitute. And so Prabhupada says very nicely in the purport, which I said, Dhyayate Vishaya Pumsa. Prabhupada said, if somebody who is in material consciousness will be affected by these 8 stages when he sees a sense object, immediately he will be affected. Immediately. But if you are in Krishna consciousness, it will not operate on you. You understood? The Haridas Thakur saw a beautiful prostitute, can I embrace you? And we see, oh my God, we have all the 8 stages happening in a second and we are finished. Can't say no. And Haridas Thakur said, we should rather run away if such a situation arises. We can't fight with Maya. We should never fight. Ignore Maya. Never fight. Never fight. No, I can handle it. Stupid it is. I remember one college I scolded a girl. Why you're involved in a boyfriend? Swamiji, I can handle it. Handle it. Lord Shiva cannot handle. Who are you? Why you're thinking you're so proud? People think they can handle Maya. Actually, they're already gone. If they're not truthful, they're not honest, they should be truthful. So this doesn't work. So what we should do, we have to come to Krishna consciousness. When Krishna conscious platform we come and we are enjoying, therefore, now you can understand this point. Prabhupada says, somebody asks, how does one man relate to another man? Prabhupada said, we have nothing to do with that. Why? First, we have to learn how to relate with the Lord. Why? Because immediately something happens, love of Krishna awakens. When love of Krishna awakens, then you relate, then then you relate to everybody through that, not before. If you're trying to relate to anybody before invoking a love for the Lord, what is going to happen is that, first thing, the prime goal of life is missed, which is to invoke love of God. Secondly, what is going to happen is that you will, because it's ephemeral, it's a temporary relation. If you relate through the Lord, then because you love God, anyway you love everybody. Correct? Naturally you love. So don't have to think that I'm going to miss out this. You will definitely love. But first our love should be drawn from all the direction and put on Krishna. That used to be the brahmacharya. The training of brahmacharya means he used to be trained to put his heart to the Lord. And once he is enjoying, relishing the relationship of love to Krishna, he is so much happy. You got it? Then when you bring some material object, any woman, anything, he can relate as a servant of Krishna. He'll not even look lustfully, oh, she is a servant. She is not for my enjoyment. Why? This is God's energy. This whole material and spiritual world, enjoyer is only Krishna. You are nowhere as an enjoyer anywhere. You are only a servant. You understanding? The person who owns something should enjoy that object. Because whole material and spiritual world is created by the Lord, He is the only enjoyer. There is no other enjoyer. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, if you want peace, please understand I am the only enjoyer. Correct? Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarvaloka mahesharam suhridam sarvam bhutanam gyatamam shamtim rachati. So if that is there, then you feel so happy. You are so satisfied and happy, putting all your love to Krishna. And as you are offering your loving service to Krishna, your wonderful qualities of Krishna are manifesting within your heart. Krishna is reciprocating. That's the reciprocation. Krishna's glories are manifesting in your heart. Krishna Katha is manifesting in your heart. Krishna Leela is manifesting in your heart. Beautiful forms of Krishna, impressions are there in your heart. Where is the place for Maya? It is full. Correct? So reviving, just like you love the child, what happens? Impressions of the child are collecting in the heart. Some sweet words of the child are collecting in the heart. Correct? So love means loving a personality. Personality means the full features of their name, form, paraphernalia, pastime that are manifesting. So everything manifests in the heart of a devotee. And because his heart is filled with jewels of Krishna consciousness, there is no place in his heart for Maya. There is no place in his heart for Maya. Okay? That is one part. Second very much part is that there's running and embracing, which is a great anticipation. All of us are there. Now for that, there are two shloka which actually warn us. See, when we think a beautiful girl and as vice versa for a girl, a beautiful boy, when I embrace, anticipation is I'll get happiness. Anticipation is this. Take it? But it's not true. Bhagavad Gita and Prahlad Maharaj say it's not happiness, it is unhappiness. Bhagavad Gita says, Yehi samsparshaja bhoga dukkha yona evate. This contact or the sense of the sense object which you are imagining, which will only give you pain. Adi antavantah kaunteya. Such happiness that you are imagining has a beginning and an end. Just like Lord Shiva is frustrated now. After discharge of semen, he is now, what is there? What is this pleasure? Adi antavantah kaunteya nateshu ramate buddha. An intelligent person, if he is intelligent, does not delight in such third class pleasures which have beginning and an end is unhappiness. You got it? A very good example is given. Just like I go and I catch a woman on the street, immediately her relatives, her friends, her husband will going to beat me. So just like comparison of a honey bee, you go for honey from a honey bee, all the bees come and bite you, correct? Nobody is going to spare you. So how much dukkha is there in trying to get licit or illicit pleasure in this world? How much pain is there? So much trouble is there. But still, I go on. But it said, an intelligent person delights in permanent pleasure. Prahlad Maharaj has similar statement. He says, Yanmay tunadi grihyamedi sukham hitocham. He says a sex pleasure which is enjoyed by the family people. I spit on that. Thu. Kanduyanena karayor dukha dukham. Only unhappiness and unhappiness. What is that rubbing hands and legs? It's only a source of unhappiness. If you think about it, it's nothing. Kanduyanena karayor dukha dukham tirpyanti neha. Nobody was ever satisfied with it. In fact, my classmates, I have a group. I came out of that because they used to discuss all garbage. Even 25 years later, same thing we used to talk in college, they talk even now. I thought they would have got matured, not matured at all. Same pictures they share, same talks they do. But one day before I deleted, one person gave one statement which was quite reasonable. He says, sex is like shaving. As well you shave, you have to do it again tomorrow. Because you are never satisfied. Tripyanti neha. You'll never be satisfied. You not say, oh, no. Never, never. Tripyanti neha kripanaha. Such a miser you are. Why you are miser? Because you could have enjoyed spiritual pleasure. You are running for this third-rate pleasure, which animals do it. Tripyanti neha kripanaha bahudukka bhaja. Again. And you will end up with so much unhappiness. Kandutivam manusajam vishaheta dhiraha. Those who are sober people, dhira, they tolerate this urge. Correct? So we have to learn to tolerate this urge. This is true for every ashram. Brahmachari is not I am a grasa, I don't want to tolerate. Everybody has to tolerate. We have to, because this shows my spiritual strength is shown how much I am attracted to this. Any ashram. So if I am advancing in spiritual life, I don't have to run to get a certificate. Please give me a certificate, I am advancing. How much I am free from sex desire. That shows how much I am advancing. Correct? And if I am not getting free, it's an anchor. 100 years, you will be there only. It will not allow you to peep into spiritual happiness. It will anchor you down to material consciousness. So therefore, this vivid example has been taken of Lord Shiva getting enchanted and running around. And very interesting, last shloka we read, Lord Shiva ran through the sages and behind Mohini Murti. Why did she do that? So everybody know, look, even Lord Shiva can't handle it. Don't think I can handle it. And therefore Prabhupada says we should be very, very careful with this and don't spoil our spiritual life. Even great sages are being warned. If you are careless, you'll be finished in it. We have enough examples given in the Shastra. Everybody knows the example of Vishwamitra, who got enchanted on Menika. Like that, why these examples are there? Why they illustrated? There is no need to write all this. No, write only about Krishna. Because there are two principles of practice in spiritual life. One is always remember Krishna. Other one is never forget Krishna. Always remember Krishna is chanting Hare Krishna, reading Bhagavatam, offering prayers to the Lord. This is always remember Krishna. Never forget Krishna is dealing in all this nonsense. Because that will definitely make you forget Krishna. Definitely will make you forget Krishna. In the four regulative principles, if you indulge, definitely you forget Krishna. You are destroying your spiritual life. So both things go together, then we advance. Otherwise what happens? We chant Hare Krishna very nicely. And through the day, that's why I keep requesting. That's why I made in the hostel rules, I told you the 7 rules. Why? Otherwise the process will not work. They asked Srila Prabhupada, allow me little lax. The process will not work. And many times the weakness of the people is, they feel midway. ये करूँगा थोड़ा time है, अभी मैं midway में हूँ. Midway means you are a victim and slave of your mind. You are unfit for spiritual life. There is no midway in spiritual life. There is Prabhupada way. Because it is an unauthorized area. There is totally unauthorized area you are entering. Where is the sanction? Where is the control there? You are just imagining midway. No, मैं थोड़ा चलेगा, एक movie कभी-कभी देख लूँगा. Then it's over. You are actually making a. Prabhupada says it's a very simple process. Don't make a joke out of this. You will become a joke. Basically, at the end, you are fooling yourself.